Hi everyone! Welcome to my YouTube channel where you can find videos that will make math more fun and easy for you to become winner in numbers, winner in life. Hi! Once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Roel Carpio, a math teacher and a coach, and I do math tutorial in my YouTube channel. If you are new to my YouTube channel, kindly hit the subscribe button found below. You may also hit the notification bell for you to be updated every time I have a new video. Don't forget also to like, share, and comment or suggest topics for my next videos for you to get a chance of a free shout out on my next video. Thank you! In this video, I'm going to present to you how to multiply fractions. I will be using illustrations or models as well as algorithms or computations in multiplying fractions. So let us have example number 1. So we have to multiply 1/3 times 1/2. We have to illustrate first the fractions 1/3 and 1/2. So the first figure shows 1/3 because 1 out of 3 parts is shaded with blue. The second figure, it shows 1/2 because 1 out of 2 parts is shaded with red. So we have to multiply 1/3 and 1/2. So let us try to cover the 1/3 into the 1/2 illustration. So like this. So try to look at the illustration now. If we are going to place the 1/3 on top of 1/2, we can see here the new figure is now divided into 6 equal parts. 2 parts are shaded with red and 1 part is shaded with blue, and 1 part will be shaded both by red and blue to give us this violet. So meaning to say that when we multiply 1/3 times 1/2 will give us with 1 part which is shaded both by red and blue, and that part is the product of 1/3 and 1/2. So meaning to say that we have 1 out of 6 equal parts is shaded with red and blue. So 1/3 times 1/2 will give us 1/6. And since 1/6 is already in the lowest term, so meaning to say that is our final answer. Now, given the illustrations, we can see here that when we are multiplying fractions, we just simply multiply the numerators to get the numerator of the product. So 1 times 1 is 1, and then to get the denominator of the product, we have also to multiply the denominators of the factors. So 3 times 2 is 6. That's why our answer is 1/6. Now let us have example number 2. We have to multiply. This time, we have a fraction multiply to a mixed number. We have to multiply 2/5 times 1 and 1/4. First, we have to illustrate the 2/5. The first figure represents the 2/5. 2 out of 5 parts are shaded with red. The second figure represents 1 and 1/4. So we have 1 whole figure is shaded plus the 1/4 to give us 1 and 1/4. Now in here, we have to place our 2/5 on top of 1 whole figure and with the 1/4. So this red will be placed here. So when we place our 2/5 on top of our 1 whole, we can see here now the whole figure is divided into 20 equal parts. And then, the 8 parts are shaded with red and blue. And the 12 parts are only shaded with blue. Now, if we will place the 2/5 on top of 1/4, the same thing also, the whole figure is divided into 20 equal parts. But only 2 parts are shaded with red and blue. And then we have 6 parts are shaded with red and 3 parts are shaded with blue only. We can see now here the result. So meaning to say that these violet parts are shaded with red and blue. The same thing with here. So all in all, the number of parts that are shaded with red and blue, we have 8 plus 2, we have 10 parts shaded with red and blue out of the 20 parts that each figure is divided into. So, meaning to say that when we multiply 2/5 times 1 and 1/4 will give us 10 over 20, or in simplified form, 1/2. Looking at our answers and illustrations, how do we multiply fraction and mixed number? So, if we are multiplying a fraction with a mixed number, or both of the fractions are in the form of mixed numbers, we have to rename first the mixed number into improper fraction. After that, we can follow the same procedure. Multiply the numerators and multiply the denominators. So in this case, the 1 and 1/4 will be renamed as 5/4 in improper fraction. And then we can just simply multiply 2 times 5 to give us 10. While the denominators, 5 times 4 will give us 20. That's why our product is 10 over 20. And since 10 over 20 is not yet in the lowest term, so meaning to say that we have to reduce it to 1/2. Now let us have another example. Example number 3. This time, we are going to multiply a mixed number and a whole number. So the same process, we have to illustrate first 1 and 1/3 and 2. The first figure represents 1 and 1/3, while the second figure represents the number 2. So, the same process here, we are going to put 1 and 1/3 to 2. So, first we have to place the one whole on top of this blue. So, if we will place this on top, we can see now that the figure is now divided into 3 equal parts. And all the 3 parts are now shaded with red and blue. So that's why our result is 3 figures are shaded with violet. So meaning to say that the violet is shaded with red and blue. Now, the same one whole will be placed on top of this blue. The same thing also, we can see that all the 3 parts are shaded with red and blue. That's why in our result, we have 3 parts that are shaded with violet. Now, take note, we are going to place the 1/3 on top of the blue. So here, we can see the same thing, that the whole figure is now divided into 3 equal parts, but only one part is shaded with red and blue. That's why in our result, we have only one shaded with violet. And the 2 parts are now shaded still with blue. The same thing when we put it here on top of this one. We have one part is shaded with red and blue or with the violet. And then the 2 parts are still shaded with blue. So all in all, we can see now here, if we're going to multiply 1 and 1/3 times 2, will give us 3 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1 out of the 3 equal parts that each figure is divided into. So 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7, plus 1 is 8. So 8/3 or 2 and 2/3. In our computation, how do we multiply a mixed number and a whole number? So, the same process, if the given is in the form of a mixed number, we have to rename the mixed number into an improper fraction. So, the improper fraction of 1 and 1/3 is 4/3. And then, we can multiply the numerators of the factors. So, in here, 4 times 2 will give us 8. Now, for our denominators, we know that a whole number has a denominator of 1. So, you have 1 here. That's why when we multiply 3 times 1 will give us 3. To give us 8 over 3 or 2 and 2/3. Now, take note that 8/3 is already our final answer. But if we want to rename it as a mixed number, we can also do it. But it is already acceptable if our answer is 8/3 since 8/3 is already in its lowest term. Now let's have example number 4. This time, both of our given are mixed numbers. So we have 1 and 1/2 times 1 and 1/3. So the first figure, we have 1 and 1/2. The second figure, we have 1 and 1/3. First is for us to place this 1 whole shaded with red on top of our 1 whole and 1/3. So when we place this here, we can see that the figure is now divided into 6 equal parts. And all the parts are shaded with red and blue. That's why in our result, we have 6 parts that are shaded with violet. Now, if we put the same 1 whole on top of this 1/3, we can see that only 2 parts out of 6 equal parts are shaded with red and blue, while the 4 parts are now shaded with red. So definitely, in our result, we have only 2 parts that are shaded with violet. Now, let's put the 1/2 on top of 1 whole and 1/3. So when we place the 1/2 on top of 1 whole, we have 6 equal parts, but this time, only 3 parts are shaded with red and blue. That's why in our result, we have there 3 parts that are shaded with violet. If we are going to place this 1/2 on top of 1/3, we have only 1 part that is shaded with red and blue. So, all in all, we have here 6 plus 2 is 8 plus 3 is 11 plus 1 is 12. We have 12 parts that are shaded with violet out of 6 equal parts that each figure is divided into. So, when we multiply 1 and 1/2 times 1 and 1/3 will give us 12/6 or 2 over 1 or just simply 2. So, how do we multiply if all our given are in the mixed number form? If all our given are mixed numbers, we have to rename all the mixed numbers into their equivalent improper fractions. So 1 and 1/2 will give us 3 halves, while 1 and 1/3 will give us 4/3. And then we have to follow the rule in multiplying fractions. We have to multiply the numerator. So 4 times 3 will give us 12. And then we have also to multiply 2 times 3 to give us 6. So the product is 12 over 6, or in simplified form will give us 2. In summary, multiplication of fractions follows the following steps. 1. If the factors are in the form of mixed numbers, rename them into improper fractions. Number 2. Multiply the numerators of the factors to get the numerator of the product. The same way, multiply the denominators of the factors to get the denominator of the product. And then, reduce the product when possible. Now this time, it is your turn to answer the following exercises. All you have to do is to answer the following questions, and then when you are done answering the following questions, you may post your answers on the comment section found below for you to get a chance of a free shout out on my next video. Number 1 question, what is the product of 2 and 4/5 and 3 and 7/10? And number 2, find the product of 3/5 times 1 and 3/7 times 2 and 5/9. So I hope that you have learned and enjoyed watching this video. See you again on my next video. Thank you.